Hello and welcome back. Greetings from TCC. So far in the last video, you just saw that we have created or designed the admin dashboard. So here we will be creating the pages for the admin side. So this was the admin panel. Okay, you all can see. Now the next part, what we have to do from here, like from the login page. Okay, now we all know we have written the code for the login part of from like user side and also for the sign up. Now if admin logins from here, the admin should get redirected to this dashboard where welcome admin message should be there, and then admin should be able to see all the controls, or you can say pages, which are associated with the admin side. Okay, on here on this left hand side, right? Okay, so first of all, now what we have to do, we have to change a login code a little bit. Means you have to just amend certain codes for the admin part. So let's see how to do that. We have to get redirected to this web form. The name of this web form is web form 1. We'll change it to welcome admin. So let's minimize this, open Visual Studio, and we have created separate folder to create all the pages for admin side. Here you all can see. So let me rename this. Okay, and this has to be welcome admin page. Okay, and we can make changes on these pages also. We can display one message if you want to display a message. Even you can put image of yourself as an admin there and mentioning the message called welcome admin. So I'll just put this h1 tag here and just write down welcome home admin, something like this. Okay, so let me save this. Now let me go to the login form now. So this was a code. Okay, we have written the code for the submit button. Okay, making the connection with SQL and then firing the command, checking whether data exists with the data reader, checking with the password if it matches, then creating the session object and redirecting the response to the index.aspx. Now before we check for the user, now we can just add 2-3 lines of code for admin authentication, something like this. If we have got the text box called text box txt user here, dot text equal to double quotes admin @gmail or any mail.com, and one more password. We have got text password text box. Yeah, the text property of this text box is equal to admin. Make it simple. Okay, even you can store these details in the database and then you can fetch and write the code, but I'm making these things very simple here. Okay, so I'm just checking before I make the connection with the SQL connection, because I want to check whether the admin is actually admin trying to log in. So I'll just put this code like this, and all this part will go inside else part. So if admin is not trying to log in, so we'll try to make the connection with the database, and all the other things will go inside the else part. Okay, if it matches, this matches, okay, then we should also create session object for the admin here. Okay, having same name, like let's create a session object having an entry called email and just store the same email ID inside it. admin @gmail.com. So we are creating the session object here. Okay, I'll tell you why we are doing this, and we'll also ask to redirect the response to you have to pass the URL now. Okay, so the URL will be like we have to go to welcome admin.aspx. So I'll just write the URL here, welcome admin.aspx, but it will not find it because you have to mention the URL properly, because it resides in admin folder. So for that we have to mention admin. Okay, something like this. So now let's check. Okay, we have written this code, and let's see whether we are getting redirected to welcome admin.aspx. So let me run the login form now. View in browser. Okay, here is the login page, and I'll type admin@gmail.com as a username or email ID, and the password was admin, and I'll click on submit. Okay, it is taking me towards welcome admin.aspx, you all can see, and we are able to see some message here, welcome home admin. We'll place this message here, don't worry. So this was a part where admin tries to log in, and we are checking the authentication part, right? Wrote the code for it, and we are able to redirect the user as an admin to this page. One more thing is there, you have to see if somebody tries to copy this URL and again paste it. So without login also, like without bypassing the login page, we are able to open this page if they know the URL. So for in that case, what we have to do, we have to go to this page, and we created the session object, right? So welcome admin.aspx.cs code inside page load. So before page load, like page loads, it checks for the whether the session object got created or not, something like this. If session object with email entry is equal to null. Okay, so it will take you to the login page. So let's response dot redirect, and let's mention the URL, double quotes, tilde sign, this is for root directory. Then inside that there will be login form, login dot aspx. Okay, so let me save this. Okay, now let's see. Let me run this page directly now. So we're in browser. I'm trying to load welcome admin.aspx directly. Okay, but it is taking me directly to the login page because session object has not been created. So if I try to log in with the admin email ID and the password, now it will welcome me. So that's it from this video. Thank you.
That's all guys from this video. If you really like this video, press like button and do subscribe to our channel. If any queries or suggestions, do comment below. For more such updates, follow us on Instagram and Facebook.